me more stuff that I love.
All right, ladies. I am super, super excited for our video today. I am going to introduce you to a new person, sort of, kind of, not really. So tonight we are going to explore Agust D. Now, Agust D.
What is happening? Okay.
So even
Agust D.
even your computer is excited about Agust D,
Right.
and it doesn't even know who he is yet. So Agust D is one of the alter egos of Suga of BTS. And so if you take Suga, spell it backwards, and do Daegu Town, which is where he is from, so that's where you get the T and the D from, then that is Suga's kind of solo persona. With Agust D, he goes even harder with his rapping, and he has some really deep messages that he shares in his videos. And so we are going to do the Agust D trilogy. Now, Agust D has a whole he has a mixtape, he has albums, he has a whole repertoire of music. But what we're going to dive into is what people know as the Agust D trilogy.
Okay.
So we are going to start with, and I probably won't pronounce this correctly, but I'm going to do the best I can. We're going to start with Daechwita. And for our royalty wearing their tiaras tonight, Daechwita is a traditional Korean military song played for royal processions and military marches. So we are
Y'all have to do that during the whole song.
Yeah.
you probably it's hard. It's not going to be a soft, I'm in a parade, wave to the audience.
Oh.
It's Agust D. It is hard. So after we're done, we're going to talk about the different meanings that Suga, Agust D, is giving us. So let me get us going here. And this is probably when as far as like raps go, this is probably my favorite Suga solo rap. So
Okay.
here we go. This may look a little familiar because we did a spot the cameo with this video.
정말 조신의 왕된 놈 미쳐버린 범광의 flow 개체 출신의 영된 몸 그게 내가 곧 사는 법 위에 걱정은 말라고 나도 잃을 것만 탔고 꽉은 뒤뒤에가 누구 내가 챙겨다 잡수고 말하듯이 내가 결혼해 범으로 태어났지 적어도 너처럼 약하진 않지 촉박되는 강제롱 잔치 속가 존나게 어이없지 싹 다 죽여 난 예의 없이 새끼 그래 너 예외 없이 flexing 난 없지 필요 다 없지 Who's the king who's the boss 다 알잖아 내 이름 이만 산 새끼들 강장 놈의 목을 쳐
would totally do that if I had that car. Slide around some corners.
당해 먹고 곧바로 난 저 새끼로 날아 나를 타기엔 이 나라 아직 여전히 작아 누가 시간은 그 미래 내 시간은 더 비싼 듯 틱탁 빈 새끼로 명성의 아침을 팍 꺾은 적이 없는 내
lyrics are great.
참 감사해 내가 천천히 내 구석 그런 이유로 약간 빨간에 애잔하게 끝이 없는 재능이 없는 거지 뭐 원하는 건 모두 가졌지 이제는 물려 가져야만 만족이 될지 내가 원했던 건 너 때문에 논다면 걸 이 다음은 도대체 뭐지
Man, that's so fast.
그래 뭘까 시민의 거리온 자비가 없는 현상 위험보다 난 이젠 강하는 맘보다 이대로 쫓아고 I'm a king, I'm a boss 새겨놓아 내 이름 이만찬 새끼로 약한 놈의 줘 I'm a king, I'm a boss 다 알잖아 내 이름 이만찬 새끼로 약한 놈의 먹을 줘
Don't push him.
He totally needs to grow his hair long and blonde.
Man, that is.
I love long hair Yoongi.
Did not expect him to still be moving.
Right. Is that done?
Yes.
But he's the king, he's the boss.
Apparently.
Almost.
Well, my goodness.
That was a little bit more racy with the language than we're used to our BTS boys giving us.
That's
Right.
because they're solos.
Right.
But they're big boys. They're
Well, this is older.
okay.
This isn't
I
new.
know.
Yeah.
It's good. It was so good though. I mean,
Is
I
it
feel
like
like tearing down a wall somewhere. Give me something to destroy right now. Give me something to karate chop or something. I need to do
Was
something.
that like a diss track aimed at a certain someone? Because it seemed very pointed
Yeah,
at a certain somebody.
so it is. I'm not sure if it's a certain someone or if it's just kind of the haters in general. I know that
Okay.
he got a lot of flack from the underground rap scene when he decided to become an idol. They thought of
Gotcha.
him as like a sellout.
Right.
So it could have been that it's particularly for them, but it's obviously a diss track to the haters going,
Yeah.
listen, I am good. You know,
Right.
not my fault. I am good.
Haha.
He has a couple of references to somebody being a pill popper and having no skill
Yeah.
and stuff like that. I was like, wow.
Right.
Yeah. Yeah.
Who are you talking about?
Yeah.
So we know that it's a diss track, but in addition to that, there is another message because it wouldn't be BTS without going deeper. So you realize that the two main characters were both Agust D. We had
Right.
Agust D, the emperor, with the scar across his eye, and we had Agust D, the common man, the peasant, the poor guy, also with the scar across his eye. So, and that's important, and we'll talk about that later. So you have these two people. And so what Yoongi said about this was that, he recognized, it was important that he had these skills. He did climb his way to the top. He did honor the journey that he and the BTS members had been on for him to become that quote unquote emperor, to get to the top. But after he had been there, he started not exactly liking who he was becoming. And so, he was kind of buying his own hype and, getting a little full of himself, and he didn't like that. And he wanted to return to the humble, hungry Yoongi, who, was after, not necessarily fame and glory, but after, excellence. And so his philosophy was, in order to return to that Yoongi, he had to kill the emperor Yoongi.
That makes sense.
And so, so that was kind of the concept behind the video. He's still recognizing that he has worked hard, he has achieved a lot, and the haters, they can just keep on hating. It's not going to take away the fact that he has made all of these achievements. But he also wants to be a guy that he likes and respects himself. And so
That's cool.
Yeah. And so the two messages of Daechwita: haters, go be hating, that's fine. You're not going to impact my success. But I'm also going to be a successful person that I like and respect myself. So
Yeah.
Cool.
Nice. I like that.
yeah.
That's
Very
awesome.
cool.
So that's video 1 of
All
the
right.
Agust D trilogy. So
Hey.
now we're going to look at video 2. So the second song in the trilogy is, and again, may not be pronouncing this correctly, but it is Haegeum. And a Haegeum is a traditional Korean instrument. And so just like with Daechwita, he had the modern elements of music along with the traditional elements of music that he combined to make a really cool sound. Well, he does the same thing with this Korean instrument. But it could also mean the lifting of a ban or a restriction. And so keep that in mind when we watch part 2.
Okay.
Oh. Y'all can hear?
Yeah. Okay. Yeah.
어머.
이 노래는 해금. Yeah. 올라타봐 지금. Yeah. 복잡되는 리듬 어쩌면 이 또한 또 다른 해금. Yeah. 이 노래는 해금. Yeah. 올라타봐 지금. Yeah. 복잡되는 리듬 어쩌면 이 또한 또 다른 해금. Yeah. 이 노래는 해금. Yeah. 올라타봐 지금. Yeah. 복잡되는 리듬 어쩌면 이 또한 또 다른 해금. Yeah. 해석되는 자유. Yeah. 개소리는 out. Yeah. 표현들의 자유 어쩌면 누군가의 조금 달고 또한 자유일런지 당신의 판단과 추측이 확실한 신념들이 있는지 당신의 자유와 타인의 자유가 동일하다 믿는지 그렇다면 주저 말고 올라타봐 금지된 것들로 부투여해봐 각자의 취향조차 이해들을 못하는 불행한 이 시대를 살아가는 이들을 위한 이 노래는 금지된 것을 푸는 것뿐이지 허나 자유와 방종의 차이지만 부디 구분하길 yeah. 이 노래는 해금 올라타봐 지금 복잡되는 리듬 또 다른 해금 이 노래는 해금 yeah. 올라타봐 지금 yeah. 복잡되는 리듬 어쩌면 이 또한 또 다른 해금 yeah. 이 노래는 해금 yeah. 올라타봐 지금 yeah. 복잡되는 리듬 어쩌면 이 또한 또 다른 쏟아지는 정보들은 상상의 자유들을 금지시킨가 동시에 사상의 통일성을 원해 왜 내 머리 앞에 각종 오이즈는 눈을 가리고 이제는 생각에 좌우조차 범의 각종 논란들은 판단들의 혼란들을 야기시키고 또 쉴 틈 없이 생산되네 과연을 금지시킨 건 무엇일까 어쩌면 우리 자신 아닐까 자본의 노예 돈들의 노예 중고심과 편견 혐오의 노예 유튜브의 노예 플렉스의 노예 이기심과 탐욕에 미쳐나지네 눈 감으면 편해 모든 게 뻔해 이득에 따라서 뻔히 갈리는 결의 시기와 질투에 다들 말해 눈들이 먼해 서로가 서로에게 적세를 거는 것도 모른 채 정보의 쓰나미에서 쓸려내려가지 말길 우린 자유와 방종의 차이지만 모두 구분하니 yeah. 이 노래는 해금 올라타봐 지금 복작되는 리듬
That's right. No smoking. But don't that catch things on fire either, maybe. I don't know.
Oh,
어머.
so killing.
또 다른 해금 이 노래는 해금 yeah. 올라타봐 지금 yeah. 복작되는 리듬 어쩌면 이 또한 또 다른 해금 yeah. 이 노래는 해금 yeah. 올라타봐 지금 yeah. 복작되는 리듬 어쩌면 이 또한 또 다른 해금 yeah. 이 노래는 해금 yeah. 올라타봐 지금 yeah. 복작되는 리듬 어쩌면 이 또한 또 다른 해금 yeah. 이 노래는 해금 yeah. 올라타봐 지금 yeah. 복작되는 리듬 어쩌면 이 또한 또 다른 해금 yeah.
So Agust D, that persona is the scarred one. And
Well,
then
they
there's
both have
another. Does he have the scar even as that face?
No, not as that face, but he's
That's
still
what I thought.
He's still August D.
It's his two personas, though. It's his two
Yes.
personas. Like, okay, so I am getting it. Okay, I love how philosophical, not just BTS, but Koreans in general. They're so philosophical in everything. Like even the lyrics are so philosophical. I think it's cool.
Oh, right back to the chopstick.
Now I'm hungry.
또 다른 해금
Yeah, that was good.
Oh.
Starts again.
Talk about the ultimate internal struggle. You know, like when you struggle yourself daily against, you know, good versus evil in your own life, and then like there he is making it evident in a video format.
Yeah, putting it out there that
Yeah,
this is what I'm struggling with. And
yeah, super cool.
wow.
All
So
right.
philosophical. I love it.
And so again, kind of following that theme of old Yoongi and new Yoongi and having to kill a persona that is preventing him from being who he needs to be. So the straight-laced guy, the police detective with
Right.
the scar was the guy that killed the emperor in video number 1.
Right.
Oh, okay.
So, but he was so restricted by society and by rules that it was getting in his way of, you know, kind of being creative and going where he knew he could go. And he wanted to get rid of those things that were forbidden. So that's why you see him doing things that would be frowned upon, you know,
Right.
murder.
Smoking. Oh yeah, murder. There we go.
Yeah. The
Right, yeah.
murder.
Like the bad smoking.
But again, it is August D killing an older version of himself to become a better version of himself.
Okay.
And it is important that the new version of him does not have that scar.
That is, yeah, that's
Oh.
interesting.
So, and we're going to find out why. So the first thing, the next song, the last one in the trilogy, is called Amygdala. And because I just wanted to make sure I got it right, I looked up the official definition of the amygdala. So it's a small almond-shaped part of the brain located in the temporal lobe, and it primarily processes emotions, especially fear and aggression.
Ah.
So that is that is its role. And so now we have a song called Amygdala.
Okay.
So I do want to show everyone really quickly. So let me grab this. This video comes with a trigger warning.
Okay.
So anyone that is watching this, I just want you to know right now, this does have a trigger warning. If you try to find this on a YouTube channel and you're not logged in and YouTube doesn't know who you are, you're only going to get reaction videos. This video will not come up. So if you want to see this video yourself, you need to be logged in an account where it knows you're an adult, and you're going to get this trigger warning that you have to agree to before you move on. So if anyone's watching this video and you are concerned about this, then in the editing process, I'm going to put the timestamp of when we're done with the video so that you can skip over it and come back to the meaning of the video. And please don't click away right now. Come back to the meaning of the video, because for me, this meaning is so profound that it really, for me, it was such a personal, life-changing type thing. So you know, don't leave us completely. Stay for the end, even if you don't want to see the video itself. But here's my trigger warning: get your tissues, because Yoongi is going to take us through his life, and so he is going to tell you things that actually happened to him. None of the things he says are made up. So he's going to be the ultimate in vulnerability, and he is going to show you what made him who he is. Are we as ready as we think we can be?
Yes.
Yes.
Yeah.
Bring it.
Alrighty.
I think.
Amygdala.
I don't know your name. I don't know your name. I don't know your name. 요즘 기분은 어때? I don't know your
This scene coming up, he's reenacting what happened to him.
기억들로 여행 지우고픈 일들 요즘 기분은 어때? 1993 내가 태어난다 엄마 심장에 수술 별의별 일이 많았지 뭐가 이리 다 살아난지 기억조차 안 나는 기억도 다 꺼내보자고 하나씩 최선들의 선택 원치 않잖아 내 통제밖에 자신만 하자 그래 I don't know your name 기억들로
That scene looks so striking.
My Amygdala 어서 나를 구해줘 My Amygdala 어서 나를 꺼내줘 My Amygdala 이곳에서 불어 참 별의별 일이 많았지 길가에 너무 신들치게 소리 전하지 못했던 내 사고 소식과 스케줄 중에 걸려 온전한 아버지의 간암 소식 최선의 선택들이 맞아섰길 그 또한 모두 지나가버렸길 그래서 이 수많은 고통은 날 위한 것일까 끊임없던 시련은 날 죽이지 못했고 다시 끝나는 연꽃이 피워내 최선들의 선택 최선들의 선택 최선들의 선택 최선들의 선택 최선들의 선택 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 원치 않던 일들 원치 않던 일들 내 통제밖에 일들 통제밖에 일들 자 집어넣자 한들 그래 한들 그래 한들 I don't know 기억들로 My Amygdala, my Amygdala 어서 나를 구해줘, 어서 나를 구해줘 My Amygdala, my Amygdala 어서 나를 꺼내줘, 어서 나를 꺼내줘 My Amygdala, my Amygdala, my Amygdala, my Amygdala 이곳에서 구해줘, 어서 빨리 꺼내줘
Oh my.
That struggle. It just hurts to watch it.
Mhm. Yeah. Yeah. So again, we have two Agust Ds. We have Yoongi and all the struggles that he has gone before the scar over his eye. And then we have the Agust D with the scar. And he made that scar. He is the one that did that to himself. And his message in this is that, horrible things happen to us. We have things in our life that we can't control that are tragic and awful. But if we have scars from it, it's because we're the ones that put the scars there. And so that's why in Haegeum, the version of himself that kills the other Agust D has no scar anymore. Because he realized that the pain and the torment and the scars, he was the one holding on to them. He was the one keeping the scar. And so he killed the version of himself that held the scar so that he could be the version of himself that didn't have the scar anymore. And so that's we see the beginning of Agust D and how Agust D was created. We hear his story of all the pain and stuff that he went through. I mean, he was a trainee. He was delivering food to make money and got hit by a car and injured his shoulder. And as bad as it was, he told them that he just fell down some stairs and he was fine. And then he took pain medication secretly so they wouldn't know. And then years and years and years later, he finally had the surgery he needed on his shoulder.
Wow.
Because he knew that if he told them, hey, I've got this
He would have
injury.
missed his shot.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. And so he did what he felt he needed to do. Now, this, of course, is not anybody watching. This, of course, not saying,
Not the right thing.
self-medicate yourself through the pains in life. Don't
No.
do that.
This is not the right choice.
But he didn't know any other way. And then you see that the month he was born, his mother had to have heart surgery.
Right.
His dad had liver cancer. I mean, all these things that he had to deal with while also trying to climb the ladder and go for his dreams.
Yeah.
And so for me, it was such a powerful message because I mean, we all have that baggage. We could sit here and we could all tell those stories that people would be like, "Oh my gosh, that's awful. I'm so sorry." But we choose whether or not to have those scars. Not that it changes what we've been through, but that if we come to the other side and we are stronger, we can choose to either let that scar define us or we can choose to be who we are without the scar. And summer has come to give us happiness. And she was worried that Flower was crying. She's like,
Oh,
what are you doing to my mom?
Poor kitty. You poor kitty. Don't murder me. Let's go down this way. She is not a lap cat, so that could have gone two ways. I'm glad that went the good way.
She was concerned. She was worried.
Oh, such a good cat.
Yeah.
What a song, though. I mean, it's like the evolution of those three songs kind of like drew me in song by song. And I'm glad the way that you present things because any people who just listen to bands don't get this. This is such a benefit that I personally really like a lot about our friendship. And then now you get to share that with other people, but like that kind of research makes it feel more connected and special and it means something more. So thank you that you brought that to us today. I really thought that was insightful and beautiful.
Well, thank you. And this is
Yeah.
one of the reasons why Suga is my bias. Forever and ever and ever, I was OT7. And all the rest of the guys are my wreckers. So, um, but his ability to take music and just give you that message. And he doesn't do just hard rap. Amygdala was so hauntingly beautiful.
yeah.
Mm-hmm.
But he also does instrumentals. On his album D-Day, he has a beautiful instrumental.
Hmm.
And so that's one of many reasons why he clawed his way into being my bias. My bias.
Awesome.
So, but I wanted to share that with y'all. This is an important song. Amygdala is an important song for me, but I love the series and I love the message and I just feel like, if people looked at their lives in this manner of, you know what, I don't like this version of myself. I can get rid of that version to become this other version. And in this new version, I can actually start diminishing the scars. I can get rid of the scars. I don't have to let them define me. And I just feel like that's so powerful. So
I think he inspires that strength. I mean, the strength of the song. I mean, that's a lot of work. It's a heavy lift, and it just comes out in the music. Wow.
Yeah.
I like how you phrase that. It's a
Mhm.
heavy lift. The subject of that song was a really heavy lift, and he did it so well.
Yeah. Yeah. Wow.
Talk a whole lot, Suze. I love that heavy lift. That was great. Say
Yeah.
more stuff that I love.
Mm.
The tiara of wisdom is upon thy head. I love
All
it.
right. Well, let's end it with laughter because that is the best way to end this. And so, want to thank everyone for taking this journey with us, and let us know if this message resonated with you, or tell us what your thoughts are. So, thanks everyone for going on this journey with us, and we'll see you in the next video, which hopefully will be a whole lot happier. So,
Yeah.
all right. Bye, everyone.
Bye. Ooh, you are not being hypnotized by me. Do not. Wait. You will subscribe to our channel. You will subscribe to our channel. Kaliwa. That means hurry up. That means hurry up.